Before I begin, I will make the disclosure that we had jumped out our machine guarding, just so that we can have better visibility on the machine. When you get the machine at your facility, it will all be installed, so you will not be able to perform these functions as you'll see them. So basically, I'm going to run through quickly how to set up the machine. The first thing we want to do is actually get our cliche from the first print position. And here you've got two locator pins on the back side, and then you've got some screws that attach the front side of the cliche to the actual screened print. So we're going to take these out. Here we have our cliche, which has your artwork etched into it. This was made for machine setup, so this isn't going to look like the thin steel that you will have at your facility. So I want to pop the cliche in on top of these locator pins, and then I'm going to install the screws. We don't need to over tighten them. We basically want to keep the cliche from moving around when the ink cup is actually cycling on it. What that purpose serves is to give us consistent placement of the print every time. Okay, so here I've got my cliche installed on the backing plate. I've already mixed up some ink and placed it into my cup. So here we flip it back over, and now it's ready to go on the machine. And over here on the base plate, you've got locator pins. There are also magnets in there to help hold it into place. Here I'm just going to slide it on back, drop it down, everything's secured. From there, I want to take my pressure screw, and we're going to use it to locate the middle of the cup. Very gentle movement so we don't splash ink all over it. Found it, we're going to push down and just do a half turn. It should pop up into place. So from here, what we can actually do is mix the ink on top of the cliche by using our doctor function. And basically it's going to drag the cup back and forth to expose the image and to verify that we have proper ink placement on the image. This here is our pad dovetail. It is normally in its fixed position there. What you'll use is a number 4 Allen wrench. Loosen up the screw on the right hand side, and that'll enable you to pull it out. We have our pad, which we've selected for your parts, and we have the screw to hold it into the dovetail. Pop it in here, and then thread the pad onto the screw. We want to tighten it down pretty well so it doesn't move around. You also have 2 recessed holes here where you could install some wood screws to hold the pad fixed onto the dovetail. You want to make sure that the screws do not protrude past the base of the pad, which may cause damage to either the cliche or the printed parts themselves. And to install it, we'll just go backwards from removing it, slide it onto the receptacle, and give it a quarter turn, and make sure nothing's falling off.